Lesson 511, dividing polynomials by monomials. Now, so far we have added, subtracted, multiplied polynomials, and we've added, subtracted, multiplied, and divided monomials. Now, the process of dividing a polynomial by a monomial is the process of breaking the polynomial into individual terms or monomials and dividing. Sometimes they'll divide evenly, sometimes they won't. So here's an example. I have 9x squared minus 3x plus 12. This is the same thing as 9x squared divided by 3x minus 3x divided by 3x plus 12 divided by 3x. We're going to do each of these divisions separately, so each individual term gets divided by our denominator. 9x squared divided by 3x. 9 divided by 3 is 3. X squared over x, I have 2 in the top, minus 1, so that leaves me with x, minus 3x divided by 3x, anything divided by self is 1, plus 12 divided by 3 gives me 4, and I have x in the denominator. If we don't divide evenly, we're going to get a fraction. So let's try a few more. I have 11x to the 5th plus 7x to the 3rd minus 2x divided by x squared. So that's the same thing as 11x to the 5th over x squared plus 7x to the 3rd over x squared minus 2x over x squared. 11, these all are dividing by 1, so I have 11. 5 minus 2 is 3. 7, 3 minus 2 is 1, minus, now I have 1x on top and 2x is on the bottom, so 2 minus 1 is 1, but it'll be in the denominator, and this 2 will stay up top. 8x to the 3rd divided by 2x minus x squared divided by 2x plus 2x divided by 2x minus 1 divided by 2x. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 3 minus 1 is 2. I have a 2 in the denominator and nothing in the numerator, so my 2 will stay in the denominator. 2 minus 1 is 1. 2x divided by 2x is 1, and then 1 does not divide by 2x, so I'll leave it as a fraction. A couple more examples like this. Now we don't have to write these out, this step here. We can skip that step and I can look at these individually and I can say x to the 6th over 5x squared. I say 6, 1 over 5. 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 over 5. 4 minus 2 is 2. 3 over 5. 2 minus 2 is 0. So you can leave out the part where you write it all out separately and just do the calculations individually, or you can continue to write it out, whichever method works the best for you. Writing it out does help you to not miss some division. 3 over 9 is 1 over 3. We can leave that 1 off. so I'll just make it over 3. 5 minus 1 is 4. 15 and 9 both divide by 3, so I get 5 and 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. And 6 and 9 both divide by 3, so I get 2 and 3, and the x's cancel. Sometimes we'll have more than one variable. These will work the same way. We just take each one divided by that denominator individually. So 24 divided by 6 is 4. 2 minus 1 is 1. 4 minus 3 is 1. 6 divided by 6 is 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. 3 minus 3 are none. 30 divided by 6 is 5. 4 minus 1 is 3. 2 minus 3. So actually it's going to be 3 minus 2, and I'm going to have 1 in the denominator. Same with the j's and k's. J to the third k to the third over 8j to the third k to the third minus 2j squared k squared over 8j to the third k to the third. 2 and 8 both divide by 2, which leaves me a 4 in the denominator. I have a 2 and a 3. 3 minus 2 is 1 in the denominator, and then 4 minus 3 gives me 1k in the numerator. 8 divided by 8 is 1. 3 minus 3 is 0. 3 minus 3 is 0, so that leaves me with 1, because 8j to the third k to the third divided by 8j to the third k to the third equals 1. And then 2 and 8 give me a 4 in the denominator. 3 minus 2 gives me a j in the denominator. 3 minus 2 gives me a k in the denominator. And I cannot leave the numerator empty, so I put a 1 in there. Finally, division can look like division. We use the division sign. This is the same thing as this. So whatever is after the division sign goes in the denominator. So I have 8r to the third over 8r squared, 2r to the third over 8r squared, 32r over 8r squared. 8 divided by 8 is 1. 3 minus 2 is 1. 2 over 8 gives me a 4 in the denominator. 3 minus 2 is 1. And 32 divided by 8 is 4. 2 minus 1 is 1, and that's in the denominator. Now you do not have to write this fractional step. You can go straight from this division to the individual divisions. Just write everything inside the polynomial being divided over top of the thing that it's being divided by. 18 divided by 6 is 3. 3 minus 3 is none. 3 over 6 gives me a 2 in the denominator, and 3 minus 2 leaves me 1b in the denominator. I can't leave the numerator empty, so I put a 1 up there. And then 3 over 6 again leaves me a 2. 3 minus 1 gives me 2 b's in the denominator, and again, you can't leave that numerator empty. So this is how you divide a polynomial by a monomial. In future math lessons, you will have to divide a polynomial by another polynomial. That's called polynomial division, but we are not doing that this lesson. This lesson is just going to be polynomials divided by monomials.